Well, that's a nice sign to run into in the woods. Okay, there's a safety warning on the boardwalks ahead. However, they did not give us a safety warning on the bears, just not to shoot them. Okay, looks like these are the boardwalk replacements. And looks, those might be the ones pulled up. Or the ones. I am being careful, just as directed. Nice little pond here. So this is starting to look like what I was imagining New Hampshire and Maine. And that blue sky, look at that. It is really nice. I'm down to shirt sleeves now, finally. When Green Beans gets here next year, hopefully this is her blaze of the day. Little seat attached. Got a view. Hey, Mr. Travis, I'm trail running in New Hampshire. There are some hills here. Well, this is kind of disappointing. Can't get out onto the ledge. This is what's called an intrusive thought barrier. A trail ran down from Holt's Ledge. It's a nice little run. Appalachian Trail. Everyone leaving their hiking sticks behind. The parking lot's down there. My parents were there. Now they're walking toward me. I'm just standing and waiting, so I'm not walking a step more than I have to. I'm taking a little break and walking. I don't know how much of that. I ran down, the whole way down, part way up into the flats. There's a lot of people out there hiking up to the ledges. I'm running from 2 miles, a little less than 2 miles. The road crossing, I'm going to meet my parents there. I'm going to pick up all my gear. And I'm going to hike in and camp somewhere along the trail. There's a couple places with some camp spots. If I go super fast, which I doubt I will because it's all uphill, from there I should get to the cabin at the top. That's like another 6 miles away, so I don't want to push it too much today since I'm doing a bunch of running. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Hopefully, go just fine. Maybe this will be Green Beans' blaze of the day. Got a little house in it. And a big one down here. I have a ridge to get up and down. But then after that I have a steep one to get up to the campsite. It's really steep. From far it looks like it just goes straight up. So I decided to save my energy for that and not run as much. So I'm going to walk to the top and I'm just walking on some of these flats. And then I'll probably do a slow run on the way down. Little gorge here with some water flowing. And there's a big rock overhang. It'd be kind of fun to sleep under there. I'm not going to, but it would be fun. There's a big slab of marble. Nice little blaze. It's like a free trial to the whites. I don't know if it goes up that way, because I see a little trail going that way. And there's no blaze. It's absolutely beautiful. And it would be very fun if it weren't at the end of the day and I weren't tired. But it's not too bad. It's a climb. It's pretty much just climbing up the rocks. I feel like that's Smarts Mountain because I see a tower up there. That's where I'm heading tonight yet. Okay. I'm probably running that ridge there. Down there, running the ridge up. There's a steep part. And there's the tower. Got 2 hours. Sorry, I got 2 miles. Sun is not down yet. I think I can do this. It's just going to be easier to sleep in the cabin. I don't have to set anything up. Probably get to bed earlier. And if I just camped here, there's supposed to be places to camp here. It's probably one of them right there. But I think I can make it. I try not to night hike when I'm by myself. But I think it's going to be easier to just night hike a little bit. Get to the cabin or the shelter. And then all I have to do is my mattress and my sleeping bag. And I don't have to set anything up. And I don't have to hang a bear bag. So it's going to be a little longer, a little more work. But it is going to be easier in the long run. Then I can get the sunrise from there, I believe. Hopefully. I imagine so. Probably a 360 view. Hey, it's a race against time. It's not dark yet. I have my headlamp out because here it goes from one limit to the next. Less than a mile left. And I'm hoping it's going to be all nice like this. Hope it's not going to be slab the whole way up. Hoping. No idea. My guess is going to be slab. That's why I'm trying to get as much as I can get done while the trail's still nice. There's some nice wooden steps. Just came up those. That was fun. There goes the last little bit of the sun. Almost up. Just going nice and slow. Taking my time, watching my feet placement. We're almost there. Just a little more up in rocks. This little fellow's out night hiking too. At least I didn't step on him. Okay, found the fire tower. There's supposed to be a cabin at the base. There's a blue blaze there. So, let's walk down here a little bit, see if we can find it. There's some people down at the tent sites, but I want to sleep at the cabin. Found it. I hope there's nobody sleeping that I'm waking up. Alright, I'm here. I'm the only one in here. That makes me happy because I can just take my time, lay down, go to bed. I am ready for bed. This was a long, tough day. 17.5 miles, first full day in New Hampshire. Got some trail running in, which was fun. I think it kind of wore me out a little faster though, because the last 4 miles were straight up, and it was over rocks, and slab rocks, and it was, at some places, it was over 100 feet of elevation per 1/10 of a mile, which is pretty steep. I did the last 3/4 of a mile in the dark. That was probably the worst section, but I made it. I went really, really slow. I made sure my feet were at a good place, made sure my poles were at a good place. Sometimes I grabbed onto little trees if I had to crawl up something. I was very safe. Don't recommend it. Probably would not do it again. But I'm glad I did because I'm in the shelter now. And I didn't have to set up my tent. I didn't have to find a bear hang or anything. And I got extra 4 miles in. Typically, like in the summer, if it had been summer, it wouldn't have been an issue. It just gets darker earlier here now. So I'm in my tent. I'm working on stretching out my calves while I'm in my sleeping bag nice and warm. And we're going to see how I feel tomorrow because today was rough. So, but I'm up at this place that it says it has really, really good views. You can see Vermont and you can see the whites. And there's a tower here. So I think I'm going to get up. If not to see the sunrise, at least to get some views, a big 360 view. It's an old fire warden tower. Poor guy had to climb up that thing every day to get to work. Well, he didn't climb it every day because he lived in this cabin. Or she, whoever it was. I'm going to bed, and we're going to see what happens tomorrow. And I take it one step at a time. Adding the miles to the end. Making my way through the clouds. And I take it one step at a time.